Tonight at the Varsity Theatre, Australian singer Sia will be performing live, and we are very lucky to have her back in Studio C once again. Ladies and gentlemen, please a warm round of applause for Sia. Hi there.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Before we get started, will you introduce the boys in the band?
Yes, this over here is Samuel Dixon on the bass guitar. Hi there.
Hello.
And then behind me we have Brian LeBarton, who we call Tron or Cupcakes, depending on what his mood is. On the is that a whirly?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
And over there is Gus Seifert playing the guitar.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
Well, it's nice to have you all here. Earlier this year, Lady Croissant came out, which was like a collection of live tune stuff you'd done at the Bowery last year.
Yeah.
And you've got a new one on the way, but I couldn't find a U.S. release date to save my life when I was looking around.
It's January, I think, but you can download it.
You can?
Yeah.
Right now on the internet?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Isn't that what you do for a living, though?
Yeah, but I'm lucky because I get songs in TV shows and stuff, so I can make a good living from publishing. So just download it.
So just steal the music from the internet. All right, well, it'll be out on
obviously
afterwards.
it would be nice for the producer and my management
Fellow
and
co-writers.
fellow co-writers if people bought the album. So I'm not saying, don't buy the album after you've downloaded it, but it seems unfair to have something available and be like, no, but you can't have it. But
Right.
You can smell it, but you can't eat it. Or, you can lick it, but you can't eat it. Or, just eat it.
From the mouth of the artist herself, we've got Sia and her band in Studio C. Let's get our first song.
Okay, this is a Day Too Soon? Yeah, we'll do Day Too Soon first.
1, 2, 3.
Pick me up in your arms and carry me away from home. You're never gonna put me down. Oh, girl, and I will meet you. Girl, and I will greet you in my heart. Thanks.
Sia in Studio C on Cities97. Is the new CD called Some People Have Real Problems?
Yeah,
And that's where we're going to find that song?
yeah,
And we can just take it off the internet.
yeah.
All right, you're performing tonight at the Varsity Theatre. People should still come out and see the show. How
Please.
long? Well, yeah. How long?
We need that. We do need that a lot.
Well, is it true that bands, unless you do publishing or you get stuff in TV shows, things like that, nobody really makes any money from selling records, right?
It's true these days.
Yeah.
In my IMO, in my opinion.
Right.
Apparently.
Unless you sell a tremendous number of them, but so it's on the road and it's publishing and stuff like that.
Yeah, unless you sell millions and millions.
Right. Well, which you never know.
That's
Cross your fingers.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's project that.
Well, tonight you're at the Varsity. How long has this leg of the tour been going on?
So far, about 6 to 7 gigs. I think we've done.
Do you do anything to get ready for a tour? I went to your website and I looked at your blog and I was reading, you were rather detailed and forthcoming about your experiences with your 8-day juice fast.
Yeah.
Is that just to get ready for the tour and for getting back out in the public eye, or is that just something you do every once in a while?
That's what I do at the end of a tour.
Oh, really?
Actually, in preparation for a tour, I start drinking earlier before it happens because like being on a tour bus is kind of, it's difficult to sleep, and so generally you have the odd glass of wine. So I tend not to drink when I'm not on tour. Do a fast as a cleanse at the end of the tour.
Just to get it out of your system.
Yeah. And so the opposite of what you said.
All right, which is often the case here in Studio C. There's no question about that. I'm Brian Oak. She's Sia. Well, it makes me a little leery about this next question. Then, do you have your dogs with you?
My dogs, no. I was going to, but then I moved from Los Angeles to New York with them, and I took them a long time to adjust just to that one move.
Right.
Like my whole plan, we were going to have them on the tour bus and everything, and we had a bus, and all the hotels that were booked were dog friendly, and And then I just saw how hard it was for them just even adjusting to the one different place that we went to, and I suddenly thought it would be mean. I guess, and mean for my bandmates, because once we had my friend's dog on the tour bus for a little while, and we had him overnight, and Sam woke up in the morning to go to the bathroom, and he stepped in some poop.
Oh, good time. Well, see, that was going to be my next...
It was my poo, but...
that was going to be my next question to the rest of the band, other than Sia. I'm sure that you're all dog people, and these are wonderful dogs, but are you glad you're not sharing a tour bus with two large dogs?
They're not large.
They're not large?
They're large to me.
Yes, big in spirit.
Sam's glad, because that was an expensive sock I ruined.
It was cool. No, cold rinse and...
Cold rinse?
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't throw it out?
Oh, God, no.
Because he put it in a plastic bag. I remember you put it in a plastic bag and you were like, well, that's gone. And I was like, wash it out. It's just poop. Just wash it out. That's a good sock.
No, it came out.
Oh, good. So he did.
It must be an interesting life on your tour bus. See, you have collaborated with lots of different people, lots of different remixes, dance stuff. 07, that last record, you were all over that record.
Yeah.
It was a great, great record.
I loved that one.
Now, I was reading on your website as well some planned side projects, things that you want to work on. I saw a nursery rhyme album, and that looked like a great idea, like a kid's album. Is that true?
Yeah, that's with Larry Goldings.
Mm-hmm.
He's an awesome piano player. He tours with James Taylor.
Oh.
And he's a bit of a legend in the jazz world. And he's my friend, and he writes amazingly. And we wrote, I think, 12 nursery rhymes in about 3 days.
Wow.
And Gus is actually producing that album, the guitarist here.
Yay.
Lullabies. So, yeah, that's for kids, because we want the kids to have the good life.
Well, the one that really kind of made me open my eyes is you were talking about maybe doing a covers record with Harmar Superstar.
Oh, yeah, duets, yeah.
Because Sean Harmar is from here. This is his hometown.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Well, and here, you know, people who are into music know who Harmar is, but he's not really the sensation that he is over in the UK. I mean, he's the celebrity spokesmodel for vodka and for the British equivalent of Axe body spray and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a huge star.
Yeah.
And he's just started hosting a VH1 show, actually, that my flatmates are putting together. Where they take like iconic music videos like Oh Mickey, You're So Fine, or like I Come From a Land Down Under, and they get the artists of those songs to come in and judge like 5 new kids that get $500 to make a new video to that song.
Wow.
And then the actual artist chooses which is best, and so he's just got that gig, so he's about to get a lot more famous, I think, too.
Very good. Well, what kind of covers would you guys do together?
Probably like Jacksons-y things mainly. I guess that's what he seems to be really into. And whenever he won't actually, I can't even believe he said yes, because he won't even let me get up and karaoke with him because he doesn't like to share the limelight. So. So the thing is, the reason I wanted to do it was because I just thought live it'd be really funny, because I would start off like with just like maybe not so much clothing on and just put on clothes throughout the whole show, and he would strip off during the whole show, like, which is his whole theme. He always ends up in some fishnet undies or something. Just so wrong.
And for people who don't know Harmar Superstar, he's probably not really the guy that should be ending up in the fishnet undies.
He's so amazing.
He's beat the odds. There's no question. He does not.
He's a powerful, powerful man.
The stereotype. That's true. Sia in Studio C on Cities 97. Let's get another song.
Okay, this one's called Breathe Me. It's an oldie but a goodie. Hell, I have done it again. Hard for me, I am small and needy. Warm me up and breathe me. Thank you. Rehearsals.
That's Sia in Studio C on Cities 97, performing tonight at the Varsity Theater. I have one last question for you before we let you go.
Okay.
Again, I'm always a little dubious about what I read on the internet because you can believe about, I don't know, some of it. And earlier this year, we had Colin Hay, former frontman of Men at Work, here in Studio C, and he was an absolute delight. He was fantastic. He sounds great. I read that he's your godfather. Is that true?
He's my Uncle Collie, really. He's not really my blood uncle, but he's like a good male role model, and he's an old family friend, like a really old family friend. And I probably see him more than my parents nowadays because he lives in Topanga Canyon in LA,
right.
and I've been there for the last couple of years. So he's not really my godfather, but things like when I was 11 or 12, I went to New York by myself to stay with him and his missus, and lived with them for a month. And yeah, he's been a big part of my life. And certainly, I would say maybe I think you can hear him in my singing too, if you listened or cared. Somebody did once and told me that. So I'm just reiterating what they said.
See you in Studio C. The new CD, Some People Have Real Problems, is out early next year.
Yeah.
But apparently you don't have to wait if you don't feel like it.
No, it's okay by me.
As long as you come out and see her show tonight. That seems like a pretty fair trade-off.
Yeah, and if you want to buy some overpriced bubbles or, as part of our merchandise... that would be fine too.
It's tonight at the Varsity Theater, and see you. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming by. It was nice.
Thank you.
One more time.
I
want to thank Brian Thomas, our engineer. We could not do it without him. Another Studio C performance here on Cities 97.
Thanks, babes.